Hello, all of you Vainglorious, you wonderful people, and welcome back to Cities Skylines, where today we're right back over here. And one thing I'd like to do really quick is come in with our little tiny alley road here. Maybe this little two-lane alley here. And just get right up against the railroad tracks here. Right up against them. And bring a thing in so I can zone just a little bit more back there. And then same thing right on the other side. People are going to live right against the railroad tracks. Because I don't think they make a lot of noise, honestly. I really don't. I mean, yeah, they don't. And then same thing back here. Right against the railroad tracks. All the way down to here. And then we can probably do like a little connecting road if we need to. This is going to be residential, so we'll see what we need. It did make a couple of these residential areas a little bit smaller, but I'm okay with that. We'll just clear this out, and we can have some small houses back in here. Whoops. Like so. Hopefully, this all has water. I'm pretty sure it does. Yep. And then we will figure out the rest of this back here for streets. Where's my street? There it is. We'll go off of this dude. Whoops. I want to go straight like that, and then we'll kind of follow the curve of this roughly. That's pretty good. And we'll bring a little bit up to this hill, not a lot, because it gets pretty steep pretty quick. And same thing here. We'll just do a little bit. Matter of fact, we'll just do that. And then up here, we'll just do this. Right. Trying to get it to where the houses will be right at the edge of this hill here. And we'll just connect this one like that. Kind of weird, but you know, it works. Only one way in and out there, but man, it should be alright. Same thing here, there's only one way in and out. Could do a bridge like up and over this and bring it down over there maybe? What would that look like if I did that? Like, you would have to start here. Probably be 7 meters up. Just go straight across the railroad here if I can. Just turn off all of these. Space already occupied, so maybe it needs to be a little higher than that. Now I need road guidelines back on here. Come on, go right. Yeah, that'll work. So let's go 8 meters. Let's see if I can clear this. Why can't I not clear that? Alright, let's move it back a little bit. I think I'd be able to clear that. 8 meters should... Oh, I had it. I had it. Where was that? Where was... There it is. Oh, there it is. And then we'll go down there. And have an extra way in and out for over here. Also provides... takes a little bit of the stress off of that road. So that should be good. We have no commercial demand right now, which is a first in this map. I really think. Some water for them, and then come up here. Water back there. Cool. Where do our services reach to? Right about back there. So what we could do in this little area up here, where I didn't zone, we can just have our services up here to help this area out. Though this area seems to be completely without healthcare. Wow, I don't know why I did that. What am I doing? I don't need healthcare anymore. Why am I building healthcare? Alright. Let's delete the ones we built. I don't need healthcare. I only need police and fire. It probably had healthcare at one point. Yeah, we've got the medical center. We don't need healthcare. Gosh, sometimes, Brandon. You gotta remember that I don't need healthcare. Only police and fire. So, speaking of, let's build a fire station over here. These guys are covered, kind of, by fire. But as we just saw, we could probably use another one over there. If you were watching the last video, you know we had a bit of an issue. Probably do with some police there too, and maybe even down here, just to help get them covered. And probably their own fire station, I bet. No, they're good for fire. You don't have water right there at the end. That last little bit that we extended out at the end of the last video, that one a little crooked, but whatever. So industry starting to come up, which is good. I was really hoping this stuff would start upgrading quicker, and so that we would start getting more industry out of it. What I could do is some industry off in here as well. Excuse my sniffles, please. I bring this right next to this building. No, right next to it. Right. Oh, let's turn all these on. I do hear a lot of upgrades happening. I don't know exactly where that is. Do that, and then maybe give them a second entrance and exit, like right here. And then build our industry off of this road, not that road. So you don't want to go bigger than 4. Because they won't build it. And then I did go bigger than 4. We'll see if they build it. Does that have water? It does. Awesome. So that should give us just a tiny bit more industry. Is anybody even using that yet? Surprisingly, no. Wonder why. Yeah, I do wonder why. I would think all the industry over there would want to use it as their storage. This thing's costing me a lot of money. Use it, please. We're making money, though. And nobody's coming over here to store anything in it. Very, very weird. Trying to get this commercial need back again already. That's really surprising, considering the amount we have zoned. Anyways, houses. Lots and lots of houses over here. Get away. Here we go. Pretty much everything back here, houses. And that'll take care of the industry complaining about no workers, hopefully. Need a lot of big houses out of this. And some small boys, too. There we go. Oh, missed one. Cool. Awesome. And then all of this is residential back in through here. Space for it, but yeah, let's do some tiny little ones right against the railroad so that you can be woken up in the middle of the night by railroad. Trust me, I speak from experience. You get used to it and sleep right through it. As a little kid, little kid, we had a railroad that ran right behind our house, and yeah, we got used to it pretty quick. Then we can do some commercial over here by the train station and in this little area. Maybe a little bit there. We'll see. I'd kind of like to leave that unzoned just because it's a major travel point. Wow, this is kind of getting confusing on traffic here. Let's see if we can't help it a little bit. Oh, and this is bad too. Oof. Oof. Oh my god, I've created the traffic nightmare again. Industry makes so much traffic. So much freaking traffic. I still think maybe connecting here might be a good idea. But then I would have trucks merging here and backing this up. Maybe if I made it one way out, but then they would have to go all the way around to get back to their own businesses. Oh, God, I've created... Oh, why is this doing a weird thing? I've created a bad traffic problem. Let's see if that doesn't help some. By giving these guys their dedicated lanes here. Yeah, I don't want this backing up and slowing down my process over here. We want to get those goods flowing. We are slowly starting to whittle away that purple for imports, which is a good thing. Do we still have a lot of businesses complaining that they don't have enough goods to sell? Not as many as we had, if there are any. We might have turned the tide on that. Let's go over here, because they're complaining over here, too. Looks like we might have caught up with it. Just barely. So I think the imports are coming in from this dude here that I can't click for some reason, probably because I had the traffic tool open. I think that's helping a lot. This is a nightmare because of just how much traffic's on this tiny little road. So, what I'm going to do, I don't want to redo this whole area. So instead, I'm just going to upgrade to the 4-lane road that uses the same amount of space. Kind of like all the way up to the roundabout here. It's not as pretty of a road, but I think it's kind of necessary. And then here, we're going to go with the asymmetrical road. So they've got options for turning here. And then we need to fix this. Yeah, I want that left only. What are you? Okay, we're going to have to manually do it. You are... Oh, you're right. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Never mind. It worked. So hopefully that will help that a little bit by giving them choices here. Though so many people are wanting to turn left there, I almost wondered if I make them go down and around and come back and make a right into there. Maybe that wouldn't help. Let's try it. Because they will. They'll just go down and around. So you can go in straight there. They'll go down, around, and the roundabout, come back and turn right. Or they'll find a better path from their origin back around. But I think if I keep this flowing, we'll get the traffic out of here flowing. And this, if I can get this backup situation sorted. Again, it's the trucks that are wanting to go back into that area. So if I get rid of lefts, make them go around the round. Actually, they'll just go around to this roundabout and turn right. See, that's what they're doing. Just poop. They're not even going all the way down. So that'll work. I can force them to go straight there as well. And they'll just go down to the roundabout and come back. And by making a right-hand turn, hopefully that'll let this traffic get out. Though they still have to fight coming across this intersection, but hopefully this will help. Let's just kind of keep an eye on it here for a minute. This is already clearing up, and this is already clearing up. It's just this backlog here. We might need a traffic light here, but I'm worried about how close it is to the roundabout that will back up onto the roundabout. Uh-oh, we have a fire. God, we have a big fire. It's clearing up the traffic here pretty good. But all of these trucks coming back, who do they belong to? Most of them belong to a business, which means they're not utilizing this thing at all. Why? Why are you directly exporting? That's what this is for, is to get the traffic off the roads. Is it too far away? Is that your problem, that it's too far away? Could be. You would think it would be fine, though. But they haven't used it once. Like, there's not been a single delivery here. And it's never sent on trucks. So, what I'm going to do is try something here. I'm going to try putting in some smaller ones. Like 3 smaller ones. And see if they won't get used. And that winds up actually getting me 20 more trucks that could go deliver. So, let's see. Oh my god, quit clicking the zone. There we go. Let's see if this helps at all. Granted, there's going to be a lot of people turning left out of here. But I just don't want these dudes having to go out here. I want them to come down here, deliver there. So maybe the answer is, instead of putting these here, we put them like in the industry area itself. And that'll also let me fill in some of these blanks here. So if I put them in the industry areas, hopefully that will allow some stuff to start happening. And then what I can do is right here, kind of do the same thing I did over here. But bring the road off right here. And we can get a little bit more industry in here. Just on two sides, but two sides better than no sides. And then fill it in with commercial behind. Sweet, lots of stuff getting built. Not a lot of demand, though, for anything except offices and industry. And I bet it's probably really offices that's in demand and not industry. So they started to use these now. They're using that one. That one and that one so far, no. Industry is always a pain in the ass. Like regular zoned industry, it's just always a pain in the ass. Our traffic is getting better. I think it's going to take a while, though, because of all the trucks they've sent out already. As they start using these, they won't even have to leave the area, though. Like, they'll just drive down here. In fact, I'm tempted to put one over here as well. Maybe just a small one. Come on. Like, at the end here. So that they, too, will just hopefully deliver there and then let those 10 trucks worry about delivering outside. So only 2% full still. Oh, they're starting to use that one. This one not getting any love yet. Oh, wait, it just did. Sweet. Okay, good. Good. They are utilizing these now. We should see less of these trucks having to actually go out. They should instead want to come down here to these dudes. That should help quite a bit. And this area will grow in over time. Like, as there's demand, it'll just kind of grow up. But what we need to do is transit for this whole area because it has none. Especially considering there's like a train station right here. It'd be kind of nice to have a way for these people to utilize said train station. So we're going to start a bus route right there. It's going to come up into this area. Up here. Up there. Down to here. Ooh, this is going to get tricky. Down into our industry. Back out there. Want to get down here into the industry area with this bus route too. And then like here. And then one here. And then there. Oh god. Now I want to get back up into here. Cool. So that's off the roundabout. Awesome. And then over to here. I think this is going to work out exactly how I want it to. Over to here, and then done. And that gets it all the way around. This whole area now has a bus line. And that should take care of the issue of them complaining about, you know, hey, I don't really have any employees, man. What gives? And then to help out, what I can do is maybe run a path that connects these two guys here. And then just knocks down that building so they can go down here, cross over, and get on that bus route there. Or they can get on this bus route over here. Gonna get rid of all that and rezone it so that we can get the bigger building out of it. Same thing here. Come on, go away. Go away. Thank you. Oh, it didn't do any good. I thought I was going to get that square too. Maybe that square isn't really zonable. No, it looks like it is. Awesome. So yeah, this is starting to come along. Holy crap, we just suddenly got a big traffic jam here. Oof is, I believe, the technical term for this. I think I see a potential solution here, though. Well, no, it's not. I don't know that they would want to use the highway, but let's tempt them into using the highway. Let's do. Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah, let's do this so that these trucks don't all have to go down through here and can go on the highway. So at least we're not going to clog this up as badly. This section, though, man, I just don't know how to get these dudes off of here. That's right. I don't know how to get these dudes off. Phrasing. Maybe a bridge across here might help. I'm just trying to give traffic multiple routes to go. Okay, so some trucks are using that, but they're not using it in the way that I intended. They're turning left right there, and that's a bad. I don't want them turning left across traffic on a damn highway. Yeah, there's what I want them to do, is use it to get goods out to there quicker. And then coming back in, man, I don't even know. This is just a nightmare that I've created here. This really needs to be a roundabout. So we're going to have to sacrifice this entrance, I think. But man, fitting a roundabout here because of this fishing harbor? Oof. Those might have to move. What are you fishing for? You're anchovies. Where else do we have anchovies? Anchovies are the orange. Anchovies are everywhere over here, so I could easily move the anchovies back here. Now that there's a road system back here. So done. Anchovies now live there. Well, not the anchovies themselves, but the fishing for anchovies lives there. We'll get rid of this. We'll get him his path in a minute. And we're going to plop ourselves a roundabout. Right here. Like so. And then we're going to get rid of that. It's going to send a lot of trucks back off in that way, but at least this can get moving. Hopefully. So is this set up properly? Oops. Should be, but we're just going to make sure. Yep. 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 And then which lanes are turning here? No, you are not a straight lane. You are not a right lane. You are not a straight lane. And you are not a right lane. Oops. I can figure out how to get this mod to like. How do you exit this mod? I'll use right click. Okay. Didn't know that. So now we're going to have a lot of traffic issues back here. But we'll deal with one thing at a time. Okay? In fact, what we do to deal with this is this. That will help with that. Then that completely just undid my lanes right here. You're still just straight only right there. Make sure that didn't change the stop signs or anything like that. Nope. Cool, so that should help these dudes make decisions about where to go. This needs to be right and straight only, and then you can make a left out of that lane. And then we need to get dude here connected. Which is easy mode. Right there, you're connected. Here, in fact, we'll give you 2 connections. And we'll make our lives even more difficult by putting in a few more factories there. Cool. So you need some water, ironically. And then you need your path, which doesn't need to be all that long. So we'll have you go like that. And probably turn there. Come back down here. Anchovy, right color, yes, right color. There, and then here, and then end, and that should do you. I'm just going to follow one boat real quick just to be certain, while also keeping an eye on traffic up here. It looks like this is getting better. This is still a horrific nightmare that we can do something about, aka another roundabout. Ooh, this is bad. This is very bad. And it's starting to get close to backing up into the actual cargo center. You're at 71%. You're only halfway around. So yeah, we can shorten that by a lot. Let's see where it gets to 100% at. 88. It's gonna turn here pretty soon, though. 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, right as he turns. So, basically, we can cut these two corners. These two ends, we can just kind of chop off a little bit. Autosave first. So, we'll just chop a bit off each end. Like that. That, and then that should work. We'll follow this dude around, make sure he gets to 100%. You want these boats coming back 100% full. You don't want them wasting their time. So as he comes around by his harbor, his pier, he's right at 50%. So I think we're going to have it here. Looks like it. Just kind of keeping an eye on it. Making sure he's good. 69, nice. 70, 75. Could be close. I'm hoping like he hits 100 just as it gets like right there. 91, 92, 5, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100%. He's right there by the dock. Perfection. That is beauty. Okay, so what's happening here? What is up with all of this nonsense? All right, I see how we can solve some of this. We'll go ahead and let this lane make right. That way they don't have to change lanes here. But because of that, stay in your damn lane. Pick your lane. And pick it wisely. Because if you don't, it's your own fault. So I don't think there's a node here. Yeah, they can't change lanes there. They can change lanes there, and they are, but that's okay. There's just so much traffic coming through here still. Are these starting to get... These are getting used. Quite well, actually. So why there's still so much traffic? Maybe this is just residual traffic from before these were built. And maybe we just need to kind of leave it alone for a little bit and see what happens. But what I am going to do is this. I'm going to grab our little one-lane friend here and just go from here. I need space already occupied. Your space is already occupied. I'll occupy it some more. There we go, like that. Oh, that didn't connect at all. What? Did Anarchy turn off my collisions? Where is that? That shows me that. Yep. Anarchy turned off my collisions. There. The only thing is, I think I have a bus lane that goes there, and I think it's going to screw up my bus. No, the bus doesn't go there. It goes down there. Okay. Bus will be fine. Lots of traffic backing up back here. But what I'm hoping is for these trucks that went to export over here from the industry, now they can just come back in here and not have to go out through that mess. It's clearing up coming this direction. It's cleared up coming this direction. It's just getting out seems to still be a big issue. Really big issue. So, what I'm thinking about doing here is the same thing we just did a second ago, is define the normal conventions. I will one of these days remember that right click gets that out of there. Define the normal conventions and allowing basically double the number of cars to turn right here. So just allow more people to go through that way and see if that won't clear this up. Industry, why do you make so much traffic? Why? Why must you be the problem child? If I have to, I can get rid of this road, even though I just put it in. I can just like bring that up and around here and do a very small roundabout, because that dude's right there. But a very small roundabout right here. Right here. So that's why this road would go, because I'd be putting a roundabout right there. Just to help them navigate all that, and then maybe move this up somewhere, maybe over right to that corner. And that'll help this flow if I have a little roundabout here, I think. Because this is having trouble here. So let's do a very, very small roundabout right here, like that. And we'll move this to back here somewhere. Like, turn anarchy off. Move that to there. And see, the reason this road has to go is because now that's all just way too close. So that can go, but then what we can do is this. Reconnect these guys. No. Don't do that. Why space? What is this? Police station. Move. There. And then connect these dudes. No, come on. Look. Look, video game. No, connect right there. Okay. Major surgery time here. There we go. There we go. Done. And then this can continue to here, but in there, let's get rid of stuff that's right next to the roundabout. That will help a little bit. It's like all of these can go. This one can go. That one, it looks weird, so it's going to go away. This can become industry. That can go. And then this stuff right here on the corner can go. And then hopefully they'll flow on in a little bit better now and then flow back out a little bit better because of that. This was probably a bad idea to start with, so we'll do this, move our warehouse one more time. There we go. Having those two different routes in there, probably a bad idea. Oh, but now they're making left-hand turns right there to get across traffic. Also, an easy problem to solve. You put a road that has a median, and they can't do that anymore. They're forced to stay in their lane. So that solves that. This is starting to clear up back here. This is starting to clear up. This is cleared up here. I think, gang, other than these dudes right here, we might have solved this industry headache. One last little thing I'm seeing happening here is that people are pausing at this intersection and they don't need to. So there we go. I think we might have industry helping out our town. We're definitely importing way less. And it seems like we've got its traffic flowing fairly nice. I'm kind of just waiting for the other shoe to drop, to be honest. But we'll wait for that shoe to drop in the next video. Until then, whoa, that truck's having problems. Until then, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.